Hi everyone, and greetings from Oklahoma City, where today we're at Factory Obscura Mixtape, which I believe is an immersive art style attraction similar to something like a Meow Wolf or an Otherworld. Excited to check this one out, show you guys everything it has to offer. I go by the legend, joined by my wonderful girlfriend Molly.
I love the building.
Yeah, building's cool. Not the easiest to see with the glare, but there is an interactive outside the building. And some really fun characters. We bought our ticket and let the adventure begin. You enter through a giant ear. And yep, this is definitely neat. Little houses you could crawl into. There's this thing.
It's like a flower with ice. Yeah. I crawled into one of the holes and it's music with lights on the roof. It's very mesmerizing watching the roof.
Heading into this kind of hole, and it is pink flamingos that light up and dance to music. There's a cloud and sky made of plastic cups. And then there's a screen over here where you make bubbles by hitting on these various there's a giant shoe, and then I'm not really sure what's going on with this thing. It kind of looks like a giant light bright.
But only some of them fit.
Yes.
Like that doesn't fit there.
Maybe it spells something if you figure it out.
I would assume so. It has to, right? There's a puzzle.
You could crawl up a staircase. There is a locker. Let's go ahead and open that up. And then start closing it.
I have a scarf. And then I made this for you. I hope this fits. It took forever. You will like it though.
Yeah, it's hard to see with the black light, but there is writing on it.
Is this cool?
There's some sort of strange video game, and I have no idea how to play it. The little star dude is sort of flying around.
I think you control the direction, and I control like the ray.
Yeah, but there's no villains or anything.
I have no idea.
I don't get it. Oh wait, there's something. And it's gone.
Here we go.
So you're given some sort of light glasses when you come in, so this room doesn't look like much until you put the glasses on, and then it's way trippier. Glasses? No glasses.
Glasses. Currently going up these giant steps, and there's like a passageway here with a light game. Really not sure. Oh, yep. I can change the lights. Also, I guess you can get hypnotized up here. We're still up here, there's pillows. And then that's downstairs. And I did not know that was a giant shoe. That is a giant shoe. Upstairs there is also a passageway. Let's see what's around this corner. It is stairs. And then they have a window over here, but it looks down. I guess I'm going down these stairs. So I came down these stairs. He can't crawl right now, so he came somewhere over here. So be forewarned, it took us a couple seconds to find
Easy to lose people. In one of the bubbles, there's like a really weird carousel with some odd characters on it. So you kind of watch some digital art on this one. always love attractions like this, as you never know what's going to be around the next corner. It's like you're stepping in one of those candy hearts. And then there is a hallway. There's Garfield, like a hallway of plushie, in which all the walls are made out of stuffed animals. Let's see, the next one is swans. A cabinet that opens. A cabinet says love. That's odd. At one point you get to this, which I love some of these little things with like the little characters. And then a hallway of books. Looks like there's a big room with some slides and stuff in it. Definitely the largest room I've seen yet. Oh, a slide you come out of someone's mouth.
Let's go see another room.
Love all the detail. This is just in the stairway going up to the slide. We made it towards where you would get on the slides. And there's like a big, for lack of a better term, bottomless light pit you crawl through.
Yeah, no, it's creepy.
I got the slides are all lit up. It required significant crawling, but I have indeed made it to the tongue slide. Alright, tongue slide. That was pretty fun. Every corner is filled with detail. What's in here? Fuzzy dudes? Oh, this is a trippy room.
Sounds like you're going to rush your mind.
This is... Yep. I feel like I've lost my mind. This wall has giant glowing bugs on it. This room is a very small closet.
Look behind you in the sweater.
There's a very fancy mouse.
Yeah, no, there's a mouse on a telephone over here.
Oh, that's weird. Go ahead and open the briefcase.
I swear I used to have one of these.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And it never worked because it... Really?
Yep, that's strange.
Careful, gentle, gentle.
This one is kind of done up like, I think like a girl's bedroom. Interesting, there's another glowing flamingos we did see in that one room. Let's see, what is underneath the bed here? Yeah, well that's weird. There's some pizza. 2 different copies of The Matrix.
There's like a...
The various drawers open up. So I think the mirror's been one of the neater effects so far. Open up this box. There's buttons.
And it will start playing songs.
Yeah, and it will have the lyrics on the for karaoke purposes.
It's great, and each button plays a different song. See?
Cool alleyway section. The entrance to Club Love. And some more miniatures.
There's something in this trash can,
Yeah, there's
right?
gotta be something in the trash can. You know, it's just kind of trash.
Maybe the other trash can? I mean,
There's a large mouse.
that is.
And of course, it ends in a gift shop where you can buy all sorts of stuff. I like that you have stuff with some of the characters on it, like the all the different feelings, like that weird star thing from the video game. Get a shot glass with him on it. And there we go. We were in there for about 45 minutes to an hour. I definitely think it's much smaller than, say, a Meow Wolf or an Otherworld. And that is the mixtape experience. There is a temporary exhibit we also bought tickets for called Time Slip. So let's go take a look at that. The theme of this temporary exhibit is like exhibits from the past and looking into the future. And apparently giant alien rabbit horses. There's a giant head you can walk through. With lots of disco balls. Interesting. Please use pencil and paper and drop a note inside the magic tree hollow. So let's see where these stairs lead. Pretty big stairs. Oops. I guess they just take you up to this kind of a lookout platform. From this vantage point, you can see how small the experience is. That's fun. Also like the music in this section is pretty neat. Oh, I'm doing that. It is very maze-like in this section. Well, we reached a dead end.
And it's a toilet.
Oh, well, what's this button do? Flushes the toilet that's on the ceiling.
And a baby laughs.
I'm sure there's a story of some type involved with some of these different rooms, but I don't know. I'm in a middle room, weird lighting, and little snail dudes. I really like this hallway here with the lights. It kind of feels like you're going through hyperspace. This room's pretty neat. There's like a giant, I don't know, fish or dragonfly with no wings that you can sit in. And then there's buttons.
My favorite so far.
Howdy doo-dah, howdy doo-dah.
That's pretty good.
Howdy doo.
And there we go, that'll do it for Factory Obscura. I had fun. A little on the pricey side, as these exhibits tend to be. It was $24 if you just wanted to see the mixtape one. If you wanted to go to both, it was $32. I enjoyed it. I do like how they have the temporary exhibit, because that does make me want to come back. Mm-hmm. Unlike some of these like Meow Wolves and stuff like that, where they really don't change. This one, I guess every 3-4 months they get a new exhibit, and that's really cool. All right, you got any questions about this one? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I think we're gonna go across the street. Somebody said this place has good cheeseburgers, so I think we're gonna go get a cheeseburger.